Hey and welcome, I'm Hammeh, and welcome to my Push Play Overwatch Guide series, where we get you into battle with Overwatch's heroes as quickly as possible with a quick tip guide in just 3 minutes or so. Here we focus on general playstyle and simple tips to get you going. For more in-depth guides, subscribe for our longer guide series coming soon. In this episode we're introducing Lucio, international celebrity, part-time freedom fighter, and DJ at large. Countdown to guide start initiated.
Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lucio is an aura-based support class character and should be played as an anchoring mobile pivot, helping your team engage and disengage in a whole variety of ways. His sonic amplifier can do decent damage at range or knock back enemies. Crossfade provides either a healing or movement speed boost to surrounding teammates and himself. Amp It Up boosts either ability, and Sound Barrier can swing the course of a team fight with its huge personal shield buff to nearby allies. He also has a character-defining wall ride, which can massively increase his survivability and harass potential. Check out the Overwatch website for more in-depth videos of these abilities. Lucio is at his best when grouped with a reasonable amount of teammates to provide sustained healing, help harass the enemy front line and engage, and also disengage with his knockback and sound barrier. Here's a couple of simple things to try do as Lucio. Do be aware of your positioning. Think of Lucio in the middle of a bubble. Your aura's a 30 meters line of sight in game, a larger area than you might think. Remember that your target reticle's number shows how many people are in your radius of healing or speed boost. Use this to start with as a guide, but don't stare at it all the time. Do play with your head up. Being aware of the map, the state of the game and your surroundings is as important as being positioned well with your team, as it lets you time what state you're in and abilities you use. Returning to battle in a wide open space, speed aura your team. Fight breaking out in a small space, maybe pop a healing aura and try to wall ride. Trying to guard a knockoff point, speed aura and preparing to boop is always good. If you're trying to extend overtime or hold a point solo, then speed aura and wall ride might be a choice. Do practice wall riding. This skill is what moves a useful Lucio to being a good or a great one. There are whole videos out there devoted to this, so I won't go into depth. Simply put, you can jump onto a wall, hold your jump key to ride, change your speed with crossfade on the wall, and then jump off to start another wall ride if you point yourself at a suitable surface. As a starting point, once you've got a hang of his basic moves, try finding places that you can dodge fire while still being close enough to your team to provide healing support. Wall ride can also provide you with some nifty escapes from death too. Jump into a custom game on your own and have some fun with it. Here's a few things you should try to avoid as Lucio. Don't play as a full-on damage dealer. Sonic Amplifier is great at short range or against stationary targets, but because of slow projectile travel speed, can often be dodged at any kind of range. Spam it by all means, distract people, take advantage of your toe-to-toe, but don't try to be a ranged sniper. Don't go solo, general advice, but Lucio as a support is always a target. It's dangerous to go alone in Overwatch 2, make sure you're moving in a pack, or at least not on your lonesome. You'll be easy to pick off. Something to remember as Lucio, remember that he can, if played well, actually zone and control space on certain maps. Sometimes it's good to go aggressive support as Lucio. His knockback, or boop as most people like to call it, can actually control a zone, as people are scared to be knocked off the map. Try areas such as the Lijiang Night Market approaches, around the Ilios Pit and Lighthouse, and there are several more in the world too. So much fun to be had here. Lucio is generally a strong pick in any situation as a support like Mercy. There are a couple of situations where he can shine a little bit more strongly. Here's a few thoughts on when to pick Lucio. Do consider him on maps or points of maps that have tighter spaces, corridors, internal areas, or packed courtyards and streets. Anywhere in short where your team will be naturally pulled together into a tighter group. Lucio's auras will of course be more effective the closer together the majority of your team is, flanking characters aside. Do also consider him on maps where there's a long attack or defending travel distance if your team isn't packing a Symmetra in quick play. His speed boost can be great in getting teams back into the fight, but of course does rely on everyone going as a group or waiting for you. I'd consider a switch away from Lucio if you're in wide open spaces with lots of vertical space, like Hollywood's film set area where Pharos are common. Your team are more spread out, and where a Mercy is a more comfortable pick. I'd also consider a switch if your team composition is full of flanking or attacking soloers, Tracers, Reapers and Genjis for example. He won't be near you for long enough for your healing to be truly effective. Final top tip, or strange but true, remember that Lucio's sound barrier shield decays every second after activating. Timing does count to make sure that you're getting the most out of that big shield. Ideally use it on attack or defense when you're engaging and about to take the most damage in either situation. Remember that if your team are engaging in the latter stages of a sound barrier, then they're going to have less protection than they would at the beginning. Cheers for tuning into my quick guide to Lucio. I hope this gets you playing and experimenting as quickly as possible with his playstyle in game. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Hit the playlist linked here for more vids coming soon. I also run regular Overwatch Hero Story, World Lore, Voice Line and Interaction series, so do check those two out on the channel if you've got a few minutes. Cheers for tuning in. I'm Hammeh, catch you soon and take it easy.